destroy the dragon and take back our homeland.
I promised I would do this, and I think I must try.
If this is to end in fire, then we will all burn together.
Starring Martin Freeman, Ian McKellen, Richard Armitage, Badass Cumberbatch, Orlando Bloom, Evangeline Lilly, and Luke Evans, director Peter Jackson continues his unnecessary trilogy with an action-packed second chapter, The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug. We again follow the dwarves as they continue their quest to reclaim Erebor, their stolen mountain kingdom, from Smaug the dragon. This time, though, they face familiar and new dangers, such as colossal spiders, more orcs, and the greatest peril of them all, the earth-shaking villainous beast that the fans have been waiting for. And once again, there are plots within the main overall plot, such as Bilbo's whole One Ring situation.
I found something in the Goblin tunnels.
Found what? What did you find?
My carriage.
Good. Well, that's good. You need it.
And Gandalf branching off on his own quest, where he confronts the Necromancer, also played by Badass Cumberbatch. Never have I felt so much tension from a movie villain once Bilbo entered Erebor. He is sent inside to search for and bring back the Arkenstone, a white object that will make Thorin Oakenshield king under the mountain. In the meantime, though, Smaug is king under the mountain, sleeping under a huge pile of gold. I still remember Thorin annoyingly doubting Bilbo in the first installment, yet in some ways he was right. Bilbo even admitted he doubted himself too, and that he was very self-centered. In the Desolation of Smaug, however, the selfishness between these two characters is reversed, as Thorin wants Bilbo to fetch the Arkenstone, but doesn't care that the Hobbit's life will be at extreme risk.
I will not risk this quest for the life of one burglar.
His name is Bilbo.
We have some new faces appearing in the trilogy now, including Evangeline Lilly as a badass elf created by Peter Jackson specifically for the movie, and Luke Evans as Bard the Bowman, who tries to help Thorin, but also disagrees with his decision.
If you awaken that beast, it will destroy us all. You have no right. No right to enter that mountain.
I have the only right.
Some familiar faces have returned from the Lord of the Rings trilogy as well. And then there's Badass Cumberbatch nails it as the biggest, baddest, and most menacing dragon I have ever seen in any movie. He is without a doubt one of the best villains in cinematic history, and is so epically terrifying that he creates one of the most jaw-dropping endings ever, which I will talk about more in the spoilers section of this review. He's too menacing and too awesome to describe to you coming from a guy that saw the movie in just regular 3D. Therefore, I can only imagine how overpowering he would be in IMAX 3D. In the end, The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug is insanely entertaining, badass, terrifying, dark, and dazzling. And I absolutely loved it! It's a goldmine, and I would love to see it again in IMAX 3D. I give The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug a green light. Stick around for a major spoiler. Otherwise, see you later.
Step into the light.
The most shocking part of The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug was its enormous cliffhanger. After the dwarves and Bilbo drive Smaug out of Erebor, he glides down the mountain to destroy the small town where Bard the Bowman and his wife and kids live. Then we see Bilbo peeking out from behind a large boulder as he watches Smaug approach the town. And finally, Bilbo says, "What have we done?" And then it cuts to black. What an escalated way to end this heart-pounding blockbuster. And as of right now, that's really the only large spoiler that I can think of. What streetlight rating would you give The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug? If you've already seen it, that is. Let me know in the comments section below.